Okay, Alexis, how's it going today?
Good.
Good. Tell me about your writing that you're working on.
It's gonna have a repeating phrase because every time I start walking the dog and the frog, I always forget something.
Oh, so you have to keep going back to get something? Oh, that sounds like a very interesting story. And you've just started this story, is that right? You're still working on the cover. Do you know what your repeating phrase is going to be? What is it going to be?
It's gonna be going back, like getting my sunglasses and all that.
So do you know what you're going to say in the story? What are the words you're going to use that are going to be a repeating phrase?
I had to go back to get the collar for the dog.
Oh, so it'll be, but I had to go back to get, but I had to go back to get, but I had to go back. Okay.
And I never forget the collar for the dog.
Oh, gosh. Okay. So you have your plan for your repeating phrase. Have you thought about the ending? How's it going to...
It's gonna change because I already got other stuff.
So you have everything? And where are you going so that you have to go back and get things? Like, where are you on your way to?
And gotta go back to the house to get everything.
So you never get where you're going. Yes, you do, or you don't ever get where you're going. You don't get there, so that'll be kind of like the funny ending. So you're going to put some humor in your book then? Because you never ever get there? Okay. Tell me where you got your idea to do Froggy and Dog all year long.
I thought a lot.
Did you read that book, Carlotta and Ed, all year long? Do you think maybe you got the idea from that? Okay, well, let me tell you why I'm confused then. This is a story about you having to keep going back to your house, right? It's not going to take place in a whole year, right? It's probably going to take place in a day. Then I'm confused about your title. Why would your title confuse me if your story is going to take place in one day?
Because it's a year.
How could we fix that?
By changing it today.
You want to change the title then because you still want to keep the story. I think that's a better idea. Froggy and Dog all day long instead of all year long. Okay. Let's do some revising then to reread this. Froggy
and Dog all day. And dog. And duck.
Yeah, that's one of those things that our brain doesn't see, some things that are so easy. Froggy and Dog all day. Now that makes sense to me because your story's going to be about a day, so your title should match it and be about a day. I'm looking forward to see a repeating phrase about going back and how it's too late once you finally get everything. Okay? Okay, good job. Hey Riley, how's it going?
Good.
Okay, so talk to me about what you're working on. I see it's the Wild Animals book. Tell me about this book.
I'm writing about a couple of animals from different places.
Okay. Have you thought about text structure?
Yes.
What are you going to do that way?
A tour.
You're giving a tour of the different places and the animals that are in them. Okay, cool. Do you have some that I can read? The Wild Animals book by Riley. Come into the wild and see some animals from the ocean and from the rainforest and from Australia. That's kind of like those ants we talked about today. I know that we're going all around the world. This is an otter. Otters are playful animals, but sometimes they are dangerous. I like that picture page too. You really thought about the details there. Let's go to Australia and see some animals. You know what I really like? You're really talking to your reader, aren't you? That's an interesting craft decision because some books aren't written that way, but you really are. Well, Riley, you have an excellent plan. You know what you're going to do? Have you thought about how you're going to end this?
Not yet.
Not yet so much. let me suggest then, since you're talking to your reader, you might want to think about that. You might want to end talking to your reader. You, like, kind of make the beginning match the ending, like where you said come into the wild. Maybe you could say something to say goodbye to the wild or something like that, okay? And I'm not going to keep you very much longer because you're on a roll, but I will make sure that you do some rereading and looking for capitals and periods, okay? Okay, bye.